Hello Flosstube, it's AM Dreaming Stitcher, and today's video is a continuation of my parade of kits, charts, booklets, etc. that I have accumulated over my years of cross stitching. This video was meant to finish up my smalls, which it will do, but while looking to see if I'd neglected anything, I realized I had 4 of these things that I hardly know how to describe. I keep them with my needlepoint, but these are not needlepoint. They're sold as something called quick point. They are done with cross stitches. This one is from Collection Art. They are on it's called Handsome Blue. The thing that throws me off is the canvases. They're printed and they look like a mesh, and yet you work crosses over them, as you can see from the instructions. And I just have to figure out how to do that. It throws me off because it's not a charted design, it's a printed one, and you need to do what they're asking there. And they're very specific so that you don't run out of materials, because if you try to do it in any other way, there will not be enough given. This particular one also is done not with divisible floss, but let's see if we can show you. I may not be able to show you what's in there. It's big yarn. So, as I said, I have 4 of those things, and I guess they should be part of my parade, but I just wasn't sure how to describe them. This one is from Vervico. I very often see theirs offered in catalogs, like Hirschner's and the Stitchery. I think I got these from somewhere like 123 Stitch or some other website. This one is called Camellia, and again, it's on a printed canvas with more or less a yarn that you do it with, but you're doing crosses, and again they give some kind of instruction on how to do those. Yep, they definitely cross over one another. This, I think, is the first one I got before I realized quite what they were like. They do throw me off. It's called Giraffe. I love giraffes. It's from Vervico or Vervaco, however that's said. And I ordered it thinking it was just going to be a cross stitch on some kind of really big fabric, because I knew it was a large count, or well, small number means large size fabric, but I had no idea it was going to look like this. So I need to learn how to make those. And here's the 4th and final one of those. It's called Gallic Rooster. I have purchased pillow backs that I can put on these if I ever get them stitched up, so that I can complete them as pillows the way they're shown. That's kind of what's intended. And I think that's why they're on such a heavy canvas, is so they'll be very durable for use. And that again is from Collection Art. And that's about all I can say about those 4. So let's get into the smalls parade that I intended to show you today. I am on my last basket of smalls with a few things that have kind of overflowed that don't fit inside the basket. And I will try to tell you enough about each kit that you could track it down for yourself if you wanted to see a better image or find out more about it. This first one is from DMC. It is called, I know you have a name on there, Rose. It's over there on the side. I wasn't looking carefully enough. And they're not very clear about fabric size and things like that, but it's a little less than 6 inches in diameter, and they do give you the hoop that you can finish it up in with the floss and needle, just like you expect in a kit. Then I have 3 from Hawthorne Handmade that I absolutely love. I've already stitched up 1 in this series, and I know they've made at least 1 more, but these were barely affordable for me as it was when I ordered them, and I can't justify the cost of the new one, which is Velociraptors. Oh, I would so love to have the Velociraptors. But I have Pterodactyl from Hawthorne Handmade. The one I stitched up was Plesiosaurs, and I loved them. I love the way these are packaged. They come with the hoop. They're really nice materials. They're out of the UK, as you can see. Another from the same series is Diplodocus. They're bright and colorful. They're just nicely designed. Everything about and Hawthorne Handmade makes all kinds of little kits like this. I just happen to like the dinosaurs, they're not all dinosaurs by any means. You should probably check their website or look at some of the retailers that carry their things online if you like this kind of bright, colorful graphic design, because they have plenty more, and they're not all dinosaur prehistoric beasties like this. So those are my 3 Hawthorne handmaids that I'm eagerly waiting to stitch up. This one I know I showed in another video long ago. I've seen other cross stitchers stitching it. It was oh dear, I am forgetting the name she stitches under. She's a geologist who travels from state to state and takes her projects with her to hotel rooms and things and posts her videos. And she has stitch in her name. Oh, if you all know her, I'm so sorry I can't think of it, but I saw her stitching this first, and I know other Flosstubers have done it. And it is from Owl Forest Embroidery. Don't remember what they call it, but it's dinosaurs, you can see that. And I did order the kit, that's why it's in a box, and it comes with the charts and the flosses and the fabric and a little needle minder, and it's very, very nice. And I've got to stitch it. Her name may come to me before the video's over. I hope it does, because she deserves acknowledgement for having enabled me and for her channel, so that you all can go watch her, because I like what she stitches. This is a kit from Vervaco, whoever they are. It's 3 little kitties cards. What do they actually call it? I don't know. They call it Cats Between Flowers. So if you like Cats Between Flowers, it's a nice kit with all 3 of those. It has the envelopes and the little mats to go around the card. It's bright and colorful. I like it very much. I think I could say that about everything in here. This one is a dimensions kit. I have said before that I like snowmen, but not every snowman out there. Just certain ones call my name, and this one called my name. And I think he's very sweet. He's also available not as a rectangular finish like this. I'm trying to recall whether he's in a circle or a heart or something. I don't know. It's pretty much the same snowman though. But I got this one. It's called Joyful Snowman. It's from Dimensions. It's on a 14 count white Aida. I love his little bunnies down there at his feet. And here's the packaging for those who like to see the back. I mentioned in another video that sometimes I buy kits because the sentiment in them is something that I need, that my mind needs at the time. And this is one of those. Nothing is worth more than this day. That's a quote from Goethe. It's called This Day Verse. And it's on a 14 count Aida. It's from Dimensions. And I am in a much better place now. But I still got this when I needed it. It was saying something I needed to hear. And there, we're focused. Now we have a couple of sets coming up from Vervaco. I had another set I showed you all in a different video that was nice enough to come with the frames, but none of these have, and that's a problem because they are an odd size. The finish is 3.2 by 4.8 inches. Try finding a standard size frame, non-metric, in the United States with those dimensions. It is not easy. If someone knows a website that sells these at a very reasonable price without, tripling the price with shipping, I'd love to know about it so that I could actually frame them. I think that's the only thing keeping me from stitching some of these Vervaco things, is that I don't know how to get them finished. But I have a lot of this same kind of set where they have 3 really lovely designs. They tend to sell them in the catalogs like Hirschner's and the Stitchery. Does it have a name? Not that I see. Sometimes the names are on the chart on the back, but I'm not seeing names for them. I'm sorry. So I can't share that part with you. Oh, look, some gold petites. I know I showed these in a video once. I suddenly succumbed to an urge to get the lighthouses. I don't know why it overtook me. I've never lived on a coast. I don't know that I've ever seen a lighthouse in person in my life. But they're so pretty. They're these landscapes that Dimensions does, and I liked them. Yeah. Beacon at Rocky Point is this one. It is on an 18 count white Aida. There it is in the package. This is Cliffside Beacon, also on an 18 count Aida, but this one's ivory. Gives you a nice sand color in the back. Again, a Dimensions Gold Petite. This one's copyright 2005. The other was copyright, they're hiding it, 2003, but they're still available. A lot of these stay in production for a long time. In fact, sometimes they have these kind of dates printed on them. This one was produced in 2017, even though the kit and design are copyright 2003. No, that one was 5. Whatever. This is Beacon at Daybreak. I've seen a lot of people stitch this one. It really is quite lovely. It's 18 count ivory Aida. Again, from Dimensions. The fact that it's so pretty helps me understand why so many people stitch it. But I don't see a date given on that one. Only the packaging date, which was 2019. But not a copyright. And there should be one more, but I don't know where it's gotten to. It's pretty sure there are 4 in the series. We'll find out by the time we get to the bottom of this basket. This one is not a good picture. Never was a good picture, but it's a hot plate or trivet called Butterflies from a design company called Fond Memories. I got it from a catalog or something back when I first started stitching, which was the mid to late 90s. And it comes with the trivet itself and the fabric and the floss. And it's actually bright, pretty floss. The photograph is just poor, which is what you get, back in the day when people were trying to make a living with their own designs. And I don't know, we just didn't have the technology we have now for good color photography that you could put in a package. So anyway, this is from Alicia. Everything else on it is in a language I don't read. I know it's on Aida. I think it was Burmese cat or something. Let me see. Britansky kot. Britansky. Britain. Britansky. Some kind of Britain cat. I really don't know. Maybe you can read that. I can't read that. And on the back we have his chart, so I can't show you that. Here we have also from Alicia. This is a hedgehog. On Aida. This one has not been opened or anything, so you can see how they are actually packaged. This is a Posy collection. Roadrunner from the Gila Cliff Dwellings. I did another of their Gila Cliff Dwellings designs as a gift for a family member. It is a national monument in New Mexico. There's the floss, etc. The things are sliding around in this basket a way they don't do when they're in a box. You can't see it, but I'm fearing a disaster to my left. Now I have several of these. I got them from My Bobbin. They're meant to be stitched on both sides. I guess they're a plastic canvas. Yes, it's embroidery on plastic canvas. The design is by Anastasia Artemieva. Stegosaurus is this one, I guess. And there's not really a lot to show, just directions on the back. You did see them clearly, I hope. Sometimes I forget to look at what my camera's showing. I'm just sort of talking to myself, so I hope that doesn't translate to bad images for you all. This one's a plesiosaur. Same little series, same designer. Can't tell you the company name because I can't read it. Produced by Soul Trader Popova in Novgorod, Russia. I don't know. Here we have a pterodactyl. Again, you stitch both sides on plastic canvas and you end up with this really totally cute thing. Same designer, same company. Looks the same on the back. And we have a Tyrannosaurus. My camera's not happy. And there's also clouds passing over the sun. But there you go, dinosaurs. It's not like I like dinosaurs or anything, is it? Oh no, there was one more. Almost left him out, and he's actually just about my favorite dinosaur, Triceratops. Sorry, I'm just pawing through things, asking myself what in the world happened to the lighthouse. I don't remember showing it to you anywhere else, but I've shown you so much, I could have forgotten. This is part of a set of 3 that I got from Hirschner's or the Stitchery. And it's from Vervaco or Vervaco, whoever they are, and they're little birds. And I don't know if they have names. They're probably named for whatever bird they are. But I have already stitched up one of them. And they have numbers. This one's PN0154968. And this one is 0154969. And I really like the one I stitched up, and they look very much like their pictures. The only trouble was when you can kind of see how close to the stitching the hoop goes, and I was not happy with mine that it sort of cut off some of the stitching I had done, and I didn't like that, so I actually purchased a larger hoop, and I'm waiting to see what I will do when I actually finish the others, if I'll use that larger hoop or try to use the ones they came with, or what I'll do. Okay, now we have several Teresa Wenzler in miniature. This one's called Gentle Creature. You've probably seen someone stitching this one out there at some point. So if you're afraid to take on her larger designs, this is a way to get started with them. They still involve all the blending and so forth, but on a much smaller scale. This one's on an 18 count Aida, so I'm guessing that means we don't have any of the stitching over 1 or things like that she has in her more challenging pieces. So this really is kind of more of a beginner's introduction to her work. This is Castle Ridge. Again, Teresa Wenzler in miniature. And there it is, all packaged up. They were done by Leisure Arts. They are available as charts in some of the books that collect her work. It is, again, an 18 count Aida. This is Above the Clouds. Teresa Wenzler in miniature from Leisure Arts Designs. You get your floss and your fabric, and it's an 18 count. And the last of the miniatures that I have is Teresa Wenzler in miniature Peacock Majesty. Count Aida, Leisure Arts Incorporated. This is, I got it in person. It was probably Hobby Lobby or somewhere, although I don't see one of their price tags on it. Pretty sure I got it in person because it just spoke to me. It's, again, I live in the southwest of the United States. It's not entirely desert. People mistake that about it. We actually have what they call sky islands, which take you through all kinds of biozones up through, pine forests and aspens and whatever you want. I mean, you can go through quite a few different climate zones. But we have deserts as well. There's no doubt about it. So something about these cacti and succulents appeals to me. This one is called Cactus. It is a design by Marianne Savage. It's on a 14 count Aida. There's what it looks like in the packaging. What I'm not seeing obviously stated is the company that made it. Design Works Crafts. I just wasn't looking in the right spot. It's Dimensions Gold Petite, I believe. He kept tempting me, and I finally broke down and got him. I was hoping to get him at a better price. I don't know if I was able to use a coupon or something at Hobby Lobby, but I'm glad I did get him because they don't carry him anymore. So Believe in Santa from Dimensions Gold Petites. He's on a 18 count ivory Aida. I'm sure he's still in production out there. It's just that I can't get him locally. And there he is, all packaged up. Here's another Vervaco kit that gives you multiple designs. These are beautiful little flowers. They call it Spring Flowers. There are 3 designs here. And they just have the fabric for them, but I think it's cut in such a way that it's ready to be turned into those little sachets, those little bags. This is one of their bookmark kits. Should be another one that goes with it. It is called Butterfly on Flowers. And I got this one online from someone like Lovecrafts or who knows, somebody. I have been known to shop at all kinds of places. Everything cross stitch, 1, 2, 3 stitch. Arts and Designs, so-and-so when they were still around, Lovecrafts, My Bobbin. I've used a lot of different online retailers, and there are many, many more out there. I am not particularly, recommending one over another. As long as you get what you like at a price that you consider fair, then we're good to go. This is also Butterfly on Flowers, but you notice he's a different color. So they're kind of a pair that it's nice to have both of. Intended as a gift for a family member. This is Pug Dog from Magic Needle. He's their 1617 seems to be the number on him. He's copyright 2017. He's got 20 colors in him on a 14 count Aida. I was hoping to see who designed him so I could share that with you, but it's not jumping out at me. It doesn't mean it isn't there. I'm just not seeing it. And I can't flip him over for you because he's just chart on the back. This is one that I keep wanting to stitch. I think it's floated around from one box or basket to another because I keep pulling it and thinking I'll make it, and I just haven't done it yet. It's RTO's Cornflowers. The colors are so bright and pretty in person. It's their article C261. And there it is, kitted up. This one, oh dear, I've had it open so I won't be able to, no, I could show you the back, but there's nothing to see. I saw, Cat is in her, I'm not remembering names today at all, oh my goodness. Cat Lady? Crazy Cat Lady? Cat Lady Stitches? I'm so sorry. She's been on Flosstube since before I was, and she does wonderful videos, and I can't think of her name, but she just finished this one recently, within the past year, past few months even, and it is Bucilla, My First Stitch, Cactus Terrarium, and I might keep the little frame for it. She didn't bother with the frame. You can see that's how the packaging looks on the back. just awful with names today. I'm so sorry. And then I have 3, I think, from this company. It is my cross stitch. Creative World of Crafts. Creative World of Crafts Limited. My cross stitch using DNC. It is a cross stitch mini kit pink tulip. They make me think of toll painting, little Dutch, Pennsylvania Dutch, that is, toll painting designs, which is really German, I guess. Blossom. I'm not saying that they're authentic designs because I don't know that they are, but they make me think of those, of toll painting. And on the back we don't see the contents, but we do see some more of the designs that are available. As I said, I just got 3, but they're very nice. I think I got all these at Lovecrafts. And here's Lovebird tile. And they're small. They're on 14 count Aida. They say they're approximately 7 inches by 7 inches. But that's the fabric. The actual finish size is 4 1/4 by 4 1/4. Stitch size is 59 by 59. Compared to what I usually stitch, that's tiny. That's like a 16th of the size of what I'm doing now. Well, no, maybe a 1/9. I'm trying to picture them side by side. 360s would be 180. The thing I'm doing is 196 by 196, so you could do about 3.5 across. This is a Clark kit. I'll spare you from me doing math in my head. It's called Chokeberry Sprig. Stop that, I'm trying to show them what you say up there. I like it. It suits my love of botanicals. The Clark kit that I did in the past pretty much came out looking exactly like its photograph. So I think you can trust that that photography and cover design have come a long way since that trivet that I was showing you earlier. And what you see is very much what you get with some of these kits. There are still a few more that were stuffed sideways into this basket, so let's see if we can get them done. I might run a little over our 30 minutes, but not too much, I don't think. This is Alicia. No, I don't know what that says. Crociata. I have no idea what that says. It's on Aida. It's little bunnies. There's the name in case you can read it. And it has a chart on the back, so I can't show it to you. This is the one I had open. Oh dear. What do you think of that one? I'm sorry. It's going to look like the little picture on the back. It's a greenhouse. And so it goes obviously with the cactus one. And I was almost stitched it. I took it on a trip with me and it got opened and I looked at the materials and came really, really close to making it, but it didn't happen. Now we have, I think it looks like about 5 left, maybe 6. For those of you who are really tired of my Southwest designs, 3 of them are Southwest designs. This is Ganado 2 Red from the Rugs of the Southwest series by NP Designs, now known as Southwest Decoratives. And it comes with the fabric and the floss. They're based on authentic native weaving designs. This is, can't pronounce it, but I don't know, Clagato Red. Nice graphic design. They work up very small. This one's 3 3/4 by 6 inches. Let's show you the back. This is Clagato 3. It's 4 by 5.5 inches. Copyright 2013 Southwest Decoratives Incorporated, or LLC. Southwest Decoratives LLC. There you go. Then, you know what? I'm only seeing 2 more. Where the 4th lighthouse went, I don't know. Maybe I showed him to you at some other time. This is from Pana. It's their article 0190. Obviously we have a goldfish here. I don't know what the name that you're seeing there is, because I can't read it. There's your packaging. And believe it or not, I may find some stray thing somewhere that is still cross stitch, but I think this is it. I think this is the end of the parade, folks. I have filmed, other than books, yeah, there's still like 75 books, but I have filmed all the kits I could lay my hands on. I have filmed all the charts I could find. This is it. This is the last small. It's from Designworks. It's called Counted Cross Stitch Picture Kit. Isn't that a great name? I don't know that it's called anything in particular, but it's their number 596, if that helps you. And it does come with the frame. And it's small, and I've had it out and considered doing it before, but I've never actually opened the package. So thank you for bearing with me and sticking with me through this incredibly long parade. I will probably do the books at some time. I don't know that I will ever do the magazines. That just seems overkill. Let me know if you have any opinion on that subject. But thank you for watching, especially if you somehow crazily sat through every single one of these, because that's endurance. I really enjoy seeing what everybody else does out there. I really love watching Flosstube, even though so much of it is not what I myself would stitch. And I just wanted to offer something for content, to feel like I was part of this, because I don't know, folks who stitch locally, and it's just, this has kind of been for me to help me feel that I was connecting with others, whether that's real or not. It's what you tell yourself in your head that counts. That's the life you're living, and it's meant a lot to me to be able to share these with you. So I hope you liked what I had to show you, and I need to get back to my stitching now, because I will never get it all made, and I love it all, and I want to make it all. So I hope that you are making good progress with all the stitching in your life, and that you have a really wonderful day. Bye bye.